right. So, we guessed right. Our story today is about a gorilla. And this gorilla is kind of silly. Who do you think this man is in the cover of my story?
A police officer.
He looks like a police officer. I'm going to give you a little hint.
An animal person.
He works in a place that has lots and lots of animals.
An animal person. Zoo.
He works in a zoo. He actually is a zookeeper.
I said it. Anna said it. Anna said it.
Anna did say it. And what does the gorilla have in his hand?
A banana.
Not a banana.
A key. A key.
Where do you think he got that key?
From the police
Gorillas
officer.
don't just have keys. From the zookeeper? That's why. Do you think the zookeeper knows that gorilla has his keys?
No.
How do you know that? What is gorilla doing? He's going shh, because he doesn't want zookeeper to know. Oh, I think this is going to be a silly gorilla story. The story, do we know if this story is happening at night or during the day?
During the day.
You think it's happening during the day? Look really close at the picture. Why do you think it's happening at night, Nathan?
Because the sky is blue.
Well, the sky is blue. It's darker blue, though, isn't it? Which means it might be darker outside.
Maybe purplish blue.
What is
Maybe purple blue.
what is the zookeeper holding in his hand?
A flashlight.
Do you use a flashlight during the day?
No.
No.
At night.
You use a flashlight at night when it's dark to help you see. Okay, so Anna, have a seat. This story is called Goodnight Gorilla. So it must be time for the animals to go to bed at the zoo. Oh, we get to jump right in. There's no title page.
Jump.
Zookeeper says, "Good night, Gorilla." Does Gorilla look like he's ready to go to bed? What is he doing?
Getting his keys.
He's stealing the keys from the zookeeper. What do you think he's going to do with those keys?
I don't know. Unlock them.
Unlock his cage
Yeah.
and get out?
Yeah. He doesn't want to go to bed.
That was a good guess.
He doesn't want to go to
He
bed.
doesn't want to go to bed. He looks like he's ready to play. So he unlocked his cage and he got out. And now he's standing right behind the zookeeper, but I don't think the zookeeper knows that. And here's Mouse with a little banana. They must be friends. Okay.
Banana.
Good night, elephant.
Anna.
Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen with elephants?
He's got the gorilla's gonna lock the elephant out.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. Let's see if you're right.
going to flush everything. Oh yes.
Where's elephant?
Ow.
He's out.
Now time for the lion to get
Good
out.
night, lion.
To get out.
You think it's lion's turn to get out?
Yeah. I know because the key.
He's in there eating his bone.
His bone likes to eat bone.
Oh yeah, we can see Gorilla is literally unlocking his cage right now.
Yes,
All right, let's see.
saw gorilla. Blur is the type.
Good night, hyena. Good night, giraffe.
He's gonna lock up.
Oh boy, giraffe's cage is already open and so is hyena's. Sure, sit back, please. I don't know if you guys are going to know this animal.
Giraffe's too big for the cage.
Good night, armadillo.
I know that.
Do you guys know what an armadillo is?
I know. I know.
He's like a little roly-poly animal that lives where
yeah,
it's
it's
hot.
all from Blippi. And PJ Masks. It's all from Blippi because by fire. I watch Blippi every day too, sister. I watched it.
He's just got a little door. What do you think Gorilla's going to do with Armadillo? Unlock his door? All right, let's see. I like how all these wild animals are sitting so nicely behind Zookeeper, and he still does not even know they're there. Fisher, sit back, please. Uh-oh. Zookeeper has left the zoo and is now at his house. Where are the animals going? To his house? Oh no, that can't be good. Do wild animals belong in your house?
No. Never get in his house.
Oh,
I think they're gonna break his house down. Yeah, me too.
Ooh, I was wondering how Giraffe was going to get in. He had to lower his neck, didn't he? They are inside the house. Oh, says Gorilla. What is Zookeeper doing? Zookeeper looks like he is taking off his shoes to get in bed. There is Zookeeper's wife. She is already in bed. And Gorilla's tired.
And he got to sleep on him.
See what happens next. Zookeeper's wife says, "Good night, dear." She's talking to her husband, the zookeeper. But who is laying next to her? Silly gorilla. So Zookeeper's wife just said, "Good night, dear." And guess what happened after that, Reagan?
What?
She heard, "Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night."
And this one, don't forget smoke.
That's Zookeeper's wife, sitting up in bed thinking, where are all those good nights coming from? Who else is in my room?
Let's see. Animals.
Look at Zookeeper's wife. What?
What?
Look at Gorilla's mouth. Look at his funny smile. He's like, "I tricked you."
Like, hey, I will get away from you.
I think Zookeeper's wife is used to this happening because look, she got up out of her bed and walked all the animals back to the zoo. Come on, guys. She's even holding Gorilla's hand. And then as she was leaving the zoo, she said, "Good night, zoo."
Good night, Zoo.
I know. Does she see a gorilla behind her? No. And look at Mouse has got his banana and is walking behind him too. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you want to do that?
There's another page.
Someone else can be animals and I can be the monkey.
Listen, Anna, there's another page. Now Zookeeper's wife is getting into bed and she says, "Good night, dear." And Zookeeper says, "Good night."
Like a gorilla.
But wait, what is Gorilla doing?
Crawling under.
Crawling up under the covers?
Yeah.
Do you guys all see him over here?
I'm sick.
Oh no. I wonder how this is going to end on the last page. And Gorilla says, she's snoring. Does Zookeeper and Zookeeper's wife even know that Gorilla is laying in the middle of the bed? No, I have a feeling this happens a lot at their house. That gorilla actually reminds me of my dog Bonnie because she does that to me every single night too. I wake up in the morning and all of a sudden my big dog is laying in the middle of the bed. Those animals, they are tricky, 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 aren't they?
Yes.